Hello and thank you for joining me, Esther, with My Money Matters. I've been busy today making up some envelopes for the 100 envelope challenge. Now, I'm not planning to do this just yet, but I thought I'd use some paper that I've got in my stash to make some envelopes, and I thought I'd share with you how I make these. So I am a paper crafter, so I do have a lot of shall I start again? I'm a paper crafter, so I do have a lot of pretty papers on hand, and what tends to happen is that new papers come out quite regularly with new catalogues, and then the papers tend to retire. So I'm just using up what's in my stash, and this is a great way to get it used up. So I've got a variety of different colours and patterns, and I've tried to put it in rainbow order just so that there's some kind of system to my envelopes. So the envelopes are about 4 1/8 of an inch or 10.5 centimetres by 3 1/4 inches or 8.3 centimetres, and they are a paper envelope, and I don't cut these out by hand. I do have a little gadget to help me cut these. I've got to glue them all together, but I can do that. I'm planning to use some washi tape to seal them and maybe make some stickers so that I can write the numbers on the front. If you don't know what the 100 envelope challenge is, you number envelopes 1 to 100, and then the idea is that you stuff that money, which has the number on the front, inside your envelope. So if it says 100, it's £100, 52, £52, etc, etc. So from 1 right the way through to 100. I just have a few left that I need to make, so I thought I'd hop on and show you how I do those. Use a gadget called the envelope punch board. Now, the company that I'm a demonstrator for is Stampin' Up, and they used to sell this, but it's no longer available from them. But the company that make it are called We Are Memory Keepers, and I know that they still sell them if you're interested in buying this. So the great thing about the envelope punch board is that if you make a card and you want an envelope to match that or to fit your card, then you can, and it's got all the details here. It looks overwhelming, but I'm going to talk you through it. So for my particular size envelopes I've made, I knew that I wanted to use up 6x6 paper. So sometimes scrapbook paper comes in 12 inches by 12 inches, 8x8 or 6x6, and this particular paper is pre-cut to 6x6, so I thought I'd use this. And I also knew that I wanted small envelopes because there are going to be lots of them. So I ended up going for these. So you can look here at either your card size or the actual size of your paper, so you can work with what you've got. If you've got a piece of paper that you're trying to make into an envelope, you can work with the paper size, or if you have a card to fit your envelope, you can go with that. So it just happened, amazingly, that the 3x4 envelopes, you use a 6x6 paper, so that was perfect for the job. You simply put your paper into the board and push it up against the ledge here, and it will tell you what your score line needs to be. So here it says 2 5/8. So you bring your paper up to the 2 5/8 mark. It's all marked out for you. You don't need to know the details of every single inch. And then this bit here, you push your palm down on it, and this punches out a notch in your paper, and this will come clear what you use this for. So after you've done that initial notch, so let me just pop it back at 2 5/8, then you use the scoring tool that lives in here. You can just slot it back when you're finished. You just pull that out to use it, and you score along the groove. You can see the groove line down here. If you can't find it up here, you can just follow the one down here instead, and you're making a score line. Then take your paper out, and you're turning anti-clockwise. And all you need to do now is to match this arrow here with your score line. You don't need to do any more measuring. So once again, you're punching, and then you're scoring. And again, just keep turning, punch, and that will punch out the little notch shape and score. And one last time, punch and score. So what you're left with is the shape of an envelope, which you just then need to crease and fold together. These papers come double-sided, so you can decide what colour you want. to use. So I'm just going to fold these in, and then you use your burnish tool just to crease those, or to burnish those creases. Now, to make it look even prettier, you can round off the corners, which I've been doing. So the other side of your tool here, you feed it the paper in, and that same punch, you put your palm on there, will give you a nice rounded corner. So you, again, just put your corner in, and it gives you a nice rounded corner. So it just makes it look even prettier, like a proper envelope. And there we go, nice simple envelope. So I'll run you through another one, and all you need to do then is just apply a little bit of glue. I sometimes use wet glue, or you can use a glue runner, and then you can just attach the envelope. So you can use a glue runner like this. And that will stick down your envelope, like so. Okay, now for this pretty galaxy paper. Once you get into the swing of making these, you can knock them out quite quickly. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. It just hopefully gives you an idea of how you can make your own envelopes. Like I said, you don't need a snazzy board like this, but I just happen to have one in my room, so I just thought I'd share it with you and what I do to make my own envelopes. I'm going to label these up with some stickers, and that'll be ready for my 100 envelope challenge. Thank you so much for watching along. Thank you so much for watching along with my video today. Don't forget you can help me with my YouTube challenge. Do subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Do a like for my video, and that would add a penny to my challenge. Comments are always welcome, and thumbs up are a free way of showing me your support.